Imagine walking through a forest and realizing something strange. Most wild animals are not chasing you. They are avoiding you. Deer is not thinking, delicious human snack. It is thinking, absolutely not. That tall, noisy ape looks expensive to deal with. That fox did not vanish because it is mysterious. It vanished because you stepped on one dry leaf like a marching band. And that bird flying away saw you coming from 30 meters away and said, nope, cancel today's meeting. So why do wild animals avoid humans? And why do some animals, instead of running away, suddenly choose violence? The answer is a mix of fear, memory, survival math, bad timing, and one very important rule of nature. Nobody wants unnecessary drama. In the wild, every action costs energy. Running costs energy. Fighting costs energy. Getting injured costs even more energy. There is no hospital for raccoons, no tiny ambulance for deer, no bear pharmacy selling anti-inflammatory honey. So wild animals are careful. If something looks unknown, loud, unpredictable, and smells like soap, gasoline, fried chicken, and stress, the safest choice is escape. And congratulations, that thing is us. To most animals, humans are extremely weird. We walk upright. We stare directly. We wear strange skins. We carry tools. We make sudden noises. We bring dogs. We build roads through forests, then act surprised when animals cross them. From an animal's view, humans are basically magical chaos towers. One day, we throw food. The next day, we chase them away. One human takes pictures. Another human throws rocks. A third human says, "Come here, cute baby," which is usually the beginning of a terrible wildlife documentary. So animals learn a simple lesson. Humans are unpredictable, and unpredictable things are dangerous. This is why many wild animals have something called a flight distance. That means the distance at which they decide, okay, this is too close. Goodbye forever. For some birds, that distance is short. For deer, it can be much longer. For animals in protected parks, it may be shorter because they see humans often. For hunted animals, it may be huge because their family history includes loud sticks that go boom. Animals do not need a university degree to understand patterns. If humans often mean danger, animals avoid humans. If humans often mean food, animals may come closer. And this is where the comedy becomes a safety warning wearing a clown hat. Feeding wild animals seems cute, but it changes their behavior. A monkey that gets snacks from tourists stops seeing humans as danger. Then it starts seeing humans as vending machines with legs. At first, it reaches politely. Then it grabs. Then it screams. Then suddenly, your sandwich is gone, your sunglasses are stolen, and the monkey looks like it owns a small criminal empire. The animal did not become evil. It learned that humans equal food. And once wild animals lose fear, problems begin. This happens with bears near campsites. It happens with raccoons near trash bins. It happens with seagulls near fries. Actually, seagulls are already 90% attitude. Food makes them unstoppable. Most animals still prefer avoidance because humans are risky. We move in groups, we use vehicles, we change landscapes, we bring noise, light, fire, fences, plastic, and tiny glowing rectangles we stare at while walking into bushes. To an animal, we are not just one predator. We are a whole environment problem. But then comes the big question. If animals usually avoid us, why do some attack? Now the forest music changes. Because attacks often happen when the animal thinks running is not enough. The first reason is defense. Many animals attack when they feel trapped. Cornered raccoon is not planning world domination. It just believes the exit is gone. A snake usually does not want to bite you. Biting is expensive. Venom takes energy to make. But if your foot lands near it, the snake may think, well, I sent no invitation, but here we are. Most snake bites happen because of surprise, handling, or stepping too close. Basically, the snake is saying, please stop being a falling tree with shoes. The second reason is protecting babies. This is where nature becomes very serious. A mother animal with young nearby is operating on emergency software. A moose with a calf may look like a giant forest cow, but it is not a cow. It is a huge, long-legged panic machine with hooves. If it thinks you threaten its baby, it may charge. Not because it hates you, because protecting offspring is one of the strongest instincts in nature. The third reason is territory. Some animals defend space, especially during breeding season. Hippos are famous for this. They look round and almost cute. like angry river furniture. Hippos are extremely territorial in water. If a boat gets too close, the hippo may attack because, in hippo language, the boat just entered private property. And hippo private property has very strict customer service. The fourth reason is food. Predatory attacks on humans are rare compared to defensive encounters, but they do happen. Big cats, crocodiles, sharks, and polar bears can sometimes see humans as possible prey. Not always, not usually. But under certain conditions, yes. A crocodile near water does not need a long conversation. It is an ambush predator. Its strategy is simple. Wait, explode, drag. No motivational speech required. Sharks are different. Many shark bites are exploratory. A shark does not have hands. It cannot poke something and say, "What is this?" So it investigates with its mouth. Very rude, scientifically understandable. Still not recommended. The fifth reason is sickness or stress. An injured, starving, or sick animal may behave unusually. Rabies can make mammals lose normal fear and act aggressively. That is why any strangely bold wild animal should be treated seriously. A raccoon walking toward you in daylight is not becoming your woodland roommate. It may be sick. Do not interview it. Leave. Call local wildlife professionals. Then there is another dangerous situation. Surprise! Many attacks happen because humans accidentally sneak up on animals, which is impressive because humans are usually terrible at being quiet. Wind, thick bushes, running water, or headphones can hide our approach. A bear feeding in dense brush may not notice you until you are close. Then both of you have the same thought. Why are you here? Except the bear weighs more than a refrigerator and has knives on its hands. This is why hikers make noise in bear country. Not screaming like a movie victim. Just enough sound to announce, human passing through. No refunds. Animals often avoid humans if they know we are coming. The problem is sudden contact. Another reason some animals attack is because humans ignore warning signs. Many animals warn before attacking. A gorilla may bluff charge. A rattlesnake may rattle. A dog may growl. A bear may huff, pop its jaws, or slap the ground. Humans sometimes respond with the ancient wisdom of terrible decisions. Let me get closer for a photo. This is how a peaceful wildlife moment becomes a headline. The animal says, "Back off." The human says, "But my followers." Nature says, "Okay, lesson time." So the pattern is clear. Most wild animals avoid humans because we are risky, strange, loud, and historically dangerous. They attack when they feel cornered, surprised, protective, territorial, hungry, sick, or trained by humans to expect food. In other words, attacks are usually not random villain behavior. They are survival decisions, sometimes mistaken, sometimes defensive, sometimes tragically encouraged by human stupidity wearing hiking shoes. The real mistake is thinking wild animals understand our intentions. We know we are just taking a picture. The animal does not know that. To a deer, your camera could be a weapon. To a bear, your backpack could smell like lunch. To a monkey, your plastic bag is definitely treasure. To a crocodile, your leg near the water is not a leg. It is fast food with bones. This is why respecting distance matters. Not because animals are evil, because they are animals. They do not read signs. They do not understand apologies. They do not care that you love nature. Nature does not accept emotional coupons. If you want wild animals to stay wild, do not feed them. Do not corner them. Do not touch babies. Do not approach for selfies. Do not assume calm means friendly. And definitely do not say, "I think it likes me," 5 seconds before becoming educational content. The safest wildlife encounter is boring. You see the animal from far away. It sees you. Both of you mind your business. Nobody becomes famous on the news. That is success. Because the truth is funny and humbling. Wild animals are not avoiding humans because we are kings of nature. They avoid us because we are suspicious, chaotic, and rarely worth the trouble. And when they attack, it is often because we crossed a line we did not even see. So next time a wild animal runs away from you, do not feel rejected. Feel respected. That animal just made the wisest choice in the forest. It looked at humanity's entire record and said, "I have read the reviews." And honestly, fair.